Hey YouTube, I'm Nick.
I'm Rose.
I'm Nikki.
And this is Loki, episode 4. So, 4, there's only going to be 2 more after this. So I'm expecting things to ramp up.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's been a lot of theories from the last episode. There's been a lot of talk about different people, where they may be coming from, because of the timeline and all that. What are you guys expecting for this episode? Because our guys here are stuck on this planet, seemingly. Loki shows he's got an immense amount of power reversing that skyscraper. So what's going to happen?
A miracle.
Yeah, basically.
Maybe TVA will track them down.
But yeah, so thank you guys for being here. Guys, if you like your time here, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Remember, check out the Patreon discussion in the description if you just want to support us, or maybe other shows that we watch on a banner on our homepage. You want to get a week ahead of one of those. So see you guys in the discussion. Let's have a good time. Oh, I thought it was, for some reason, Bucky sitting on the mountain. Oh, yeah, she was early on.
There's our variant.
That's Renslayer.
You can get promoted.
From a child? What did she do, though?
Next case.
Oh, she took her thing. You still get your job.
Why are they just staring at each other?
It's her. So this variant problem is her fault.
Okay, so they are real.
So,
Well, I mean, it could just be like...
Yeah, smoke and mirrors, but those things are there.
yeah.
True. So they all believe it for real. It's not like... I mean, Renslayer at least also is like, these are real
Like,
people.
maybe they don't look like that, but there's something there that is acting as a real.
Yeah. They're just chilling.
Waiting for their deaths.
I remember Asgard.
Now she opens
Not
up.
much. But I remember. My home. My people. My nights I got this low flat because I'm not supposed to exist.
Here come the bigger chunks.
Do you think that what makes a Loki is the fact that we're destined to lose?
No. We may lose,
But you keep trying.
but we don't die. We survive. And you did.
Uh-oh.
We've got something.
Nexus event.
Going up.
Wow.
It curves
Super
into a
steep.
heart.
The TVA is lying to you. What a man.
You should have given more context, my
Yeah.
friend.
You.
Hey, it's the girl. Yes, we haven't seen her since like 3 movies.
What?
Oh.
At memory prison? Not quite.
Oh.
I hope you know you deserve to be alone.
He's just gonna keep getting knee.
Are you gonna block one of these days, or a new kind of purgatory I've never seen
Yeah.
before?
Did Loki say anything while you were there?
So the TVA's lying.
Ooh, went to her.
Because remember, she went into her head too, at the
Right.
mart, whatever mart.
You're right.
Just don't stand up. Don't stand up.
Please. I beg you.
Don't stand up.
Don't stand up, bro.
I crave attention.
Okay.
He's gonna vent now.
Because you had being alone.
Don't stand up. He's like,
No.
I'm scared.
Are they scared at this point?
You are alone.
Oh no.
And you always will be.
Hey, good job. Do that again.
Yeah. Repeat.
What if the Lokis are meant to be alone?
Mary, she's gone. Yeah. Good riddance.
You like her.
What?
You like her. Is she like you?
Was she prude?
I mean, no wonder you have no clue what caused the Nexus event on the Memphis. What we were just smooth. Tell me the experience of the same being, especially you, forming this kind of sick, romantic relationship.
He's like breathing hard.
That's a great reality. Breaking my reality right now. Hey, you felt for yourself.
Timekeepers didn't create you, they kidnapped you from the timeline. Memories she can access through enchantment.
Maybe
I knew he was gonna say that, but made me believe still.
You know, all the liars in this place, you're the biggest.
Why? Because I lied about your girlfriend?
Oh no, that I can respect. I think the lies inside yourself.
Okay, back to Sif. So whatever it is she saw, she now knows it's real.
Come with me.
If you want to live,
Oh,
How's that gonna go?
right.
Is that the kablooey?
oh,
Kablooey.
You wanted a fair fight. I respect that. I can't create memories. I can only use what's already there. The timekeepers took your lives from you.
I'd be so wary of that. Yay, no flashback.
I'm unhappy. What now?
Swap sides.
He just didn't trust that she was actually dead.
You know what I saw. This is a place that I've been.
Can you turn it down?
So are you. So is every single person in this place. I'm ending this.
That's
Of
obviously
course, it's
Renslayer.
obviously her.
Look at her face.
Caught in 4K.
You swear she didn't implant those memories in Hummer C-20?
Oh yes, no, I believe her. So I just have to trust the word of two Lokis, the word of a friend.
He doesn't have any. Yeah, you should have gone straight to a, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Jet ski. That's what I like to do. Riding on my jet ski.
Prove him.
Oh my god.
They actually proved him.
There's gotta be a way to undo that.
I think they're not really pruned, like we talked about.
Yeah.
Well, there's a difference between getting someone reset at the judgment trial and pruning, right?
What was my nexus then? Why did you bring me in?
Being-
It was enough to take my life from me. You lead to all of this. I don't remember.
There's guards.
Oh, we can see them clearer now.
Gracious time.
Are we actually gonna have this conversation? Say again.
Thanks. You want to prune them?
Right, immediately?
Oh, she has her sword.
It's only episode 4, people.
Oh!
They're robots. They're laughing?
Yeah. Yeah, I knew it. It's just a facade. Take Renslayer's thingy. Temp pad.
This is new for me.
Don't do it. Please don't.
Oh.
He did it.
That's why you should have killed her.
Now she's mad. Why did you do it?
Well, at least she's more objective based.
I knew it.
Alright. Yeah, I wasn't even scared for him, dude.
This is hell.
Worse. It's your new office.
But you will be unless you come with us.
Are there Lokis? That was a Loki voice.
Yeah. Oh, what? What is this?
They're both the Lokis.
That was the original comic book Loki costume to the far right.
I want to see them again. Wait, can you like pause it on that screen?
Discussion.
Discussion.
I knew pruning didn't mean dead.
Yeah.
I
I
knew
mean, as soon as they prune Mobius, I'm like, oh, he's
Yeah.
coming
Yeah,
back.
he's going
And
somewhere
the
else.
reason I knew as well too is because it was too shallow. Like the pruning was just done
Yeah,
and
yeah.
done. It was like there was no.
It wasn't a big.
It wasn't
event.
heavy. Yeah, it's like there's no way he's dead.
Yeah.
So, Very nice. So I wonder now if the pruning sends each Loki to or not each Loki, each person gets like their specific place that they go when they're pruned, or if they all get sent to the same place.
Well, it looks like an apocalypse
Yeah.
event, maybe.
I think that, well, when you prune something, you're literally just snipping it off of the original branch. So
Yeah.
what if these are like other
All the pruned
floating
branches.
branches, and they just shove all the variants into
Yeah.
this one world?
Yeah, this is the trash bin.
Yeah.
Where all the pruned branches fall. Yeah, that makes sense. I did like the little thing of Loki. Our Loki has always been more invested in what he wants. He's easily distracted by it, and you kind of saw that at the end there, where he was really focused on Sylvie. But Sylvie, instead of getting emotional, immediately was like, "You're gonna tell me everything that's going on here."
Yeah.
She didn't get distracted by the fact Loki just got you know?
Yeah.
So that is a character thing there, but yeah. So
Wonder like, what is the bias of these people, whoever is in charge, that they're pruning mostly Lokis? Like, it's not like Loki knows about the TVA that you want to infiltrate. Is only Sylvie.
no, but I think if it's the sacred timeline kind of has this thing where he is of the power and ability to create deviancy.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas look at someone like Thor, he's just a good guy. He does the right thing. He's kind of stays on that path. Loki is constantly fighting against order, and because he fights against order, he naturally
more
tends
likely
toward
to.
breaking the timeline. And as a result, he has a lot. Like they said, they prune Titans, which must mean Thanos. Thanos is the Mad Titan. So because of the level of power he has, he probably tends toward deviancy as well.
Yeah.
C20 didn't die of natural causes.
Yeah.
You know, she didn't just lose her mind. And then that made me suspect Renslayer that she knew more. I feel like maybe I don't know how much she's in on, but I think she's in on enough but she's sold into it for some reason. Like, I think, maybe, unless she's not a variant. Unless she's one of the only ones that's not a variant. Like,
Or she could just be a true believer.
yeah.
Like, this is just the way it is. I mean, but she did see the head fall of the thing. She's the only survivor who can possibly see that the timekeepers are robots.
Yeah.
But so that's got to do something. But she also did just wake up. She probably just went for the kill. Lady Sif.
Yeah.
We have been wondering where she has been since Thor 2, The Dark World or something like that.
Yeah.
Because remember, originally it was Thor and he had his friends, and Lady Sif. Lady Sif she's always loved him from Asgard, and it was always a thing where one day they were going to get married. But then he met Jane Foster, fell in love with her on Earth, and so that threw things out of whack. And we haven't seen her even all the way till when Hela attacked Asgard and killed all his friends. We haven't seen Lady Sif, so no one knows what happened to Lady Sif. Unless I'm missing a piece of lore, but I'm pretty sure we just haven't seen her because she wasn't even on Dark World or anything.
It makes you question like the existence of all these things that they have. Like, what is that time loop, and how did they construct her, or is she like a real variant that they took and put in there? And
I doubt that. I think it is. I think
It's
I
just
think
a
it's a
construction?
window of time, and they put him in that window of time where that did happen.
oh,
Because he said he
okay.
remembers that happening, and then he went and had a bath, but they just locked it, so
Into
that just keeps
loop.
happening.
Okay, so it's like a real window of time. Okay.
Yeah,
As far as he didn't
It's
try to leave the
segmented.
room. Like, he just committed to
imagine-
stay there.
I imagine he runs through that door. He comes through the other one. It's
Yeah,
probably
it's
like
probably
it's
something
probably
like
like clipped, copied, like cut,
Scooby-Doo.
paste somewhere else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we had the touching Lokis. Loki
Yeah.
falls in love with Loki.
Yeah, so you made an interesting point, Rose, that you were saying, what if the Lokis were meant to always be alone? And because in that moment they weren't, and much more they found themselves, it split off. Or is it closer to what Mobius said, where, no, the fact that two variants ended up loving each other, that were from the exact same kind,
Yeah.
that was incredibly variant, so it spiked off the Nexus event, maybe. Even though the apocalypse was coming, it still showed up. Like, this
Yeah.
is not supposed to happen.
Like,
Even
That's
though-
weird,
Really
right?
what's happening, yeah.
Very crazy.
Interesting.
It didn't even have a slope or anything. It was like going near vertical.
Straight up, yeah.
Yeah. Of course, Loki would create something that.
I loved
devastating.
Mobius's monologue there. It's like, how irredeemably narcissist you fell for yourself.
Yeah. So, I mean, everybody was thinking it. Might
Everyone
as
was
well say it.
That was lovely.
Yeah. One thing about this show, though, is the random opening up. Like, it's almost spontaneous. like with Loki and Sylvie.
It doesn't feel natural.
Yeah. Like in the beginning when she was just sitting on she should have been like really upset because he broke the temp pad.
Yeah.
And then now they're stuck on this planet. And then she just randomly, you know what? I'm going to start opening up about Asgard. And
honestly, for me, it wasn't as random as Loki's opening up session, because she's basically resigned to dying. She sees no other way out. So she's like, well, I might as well tell you.
But even when they were on the train, they sat down and just immediately started having a powwow.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying his was less believable.
But she was opening up too.
Not really.
She went to sleep.
Well, true. But she didn't tell him anything.
Yeah.
Because remember, even after Loki was like, I don't know anything about you.
Yeah.
But she was.
But still.
I
mean, not like
opening
up as in.
You mean
like
relaxing?
letting their guard down.
Letting their guard down.
No, I hear you. I do hear you. Because I mentioned that last time where I found it strange how Loki got drunk in front of his enemy.
Yeah.
But, you know, there were circumstances where that was the first time he talked about that, and so maybe he got emotional for the first time in processing it. So I pointed that out, so I thought, okay, I guess maybe his version of processing it was to get drunk. But starting it up in the beginning at all, like talking about that at all, that still was a bit much for me.
Yeah.
So I do hear you, but for this, I do think I actually find it more believable for Sylvie to do it here, because of the whole thing I just said, where she's very objective based, whereas like immediately she turns on Renslayer, not worrying about the fact Loki just got pruned.
Yeah.
Like, so for her, the world's about to end. It's all over. It doesn't matter anymore. So okay, might as well now talk about stuff. It doesn't matter. Like she reconciles immediately. No, I'm dead.
Yeah.
Just starts talking, you know. But yeah, and we already talked about Renslayer.
And then there was Hunter B15.
Yeah.
Realizing because she saw something when Sylvie controls her.
That's true.
Just like one of you guys said that in reaction.
She did.
Yeah, so that was cool. I liked that scene with her. I felt her emotion.
Yeah.
Like feeling her like, oh my gosh, I'm a variant.
I feel like for me personally, they held on the shot too long, but they held on in a realistic amount of time.
So she was seeing stuff.
Yeah, but for like film wise, for me it was a
long.
bit too long.
Yeah, I think it felt long as well because we didn't get a flashback or anything.
I'm glad we didn't get a flashback though. I'm not interested enough.
We wouldn't have been connected because we're not that. We're only connected to her in a way that she's like the bad guy.
Yeah,
you know. So we are feeling for her now that she's understanding, but not enough to feel for her seeing her past.
I am surprised that it felt almost out of nowhere. So that is something I really like, that it was kind of a plot twist, like, oh my gosh, Fistine's on our side.
Yeah.
Because it's been building up for so long that, no, she's the antagonist, and then just flipped, you know?
Yeah. That was, you're right, I did like that.
But also, the timekeepers, so what could be behind them? So we already were talking about what if it is the robots that are controlling everything. It seems that is the case to a degree. But what is behind the robots? Robots don't make themselves.
I actually... right when we started this episode, I immediately came up with the theory that because remember in the beginning they told Loki to go through the scanner. It's like, make sure you're not a robot. It's like, do people not know that they're robots?
Yeah.
What if I'm a robot and I don't know and this is gonna rip me apart? I was wondering like, I wonder if that's gonna happen with the timekeepers, and then it happened. It was amazing. Except it seemed like the timekeepers already knew. Because then they started confused.
I thought the way you were going with that was maybe there were robots that they are aware of that they don't want coming in, and that's why the scanner destroys the robots once they come in. I thought that's where you're heading.
I'm thinking that the timekeepers are just like robot race, like Ultron people. Like, what if they're from a timeline where Ultron wins, and then makes a whole world?
I had a tinfoil hat theory. What if at one point the timekeepers were real? They set up the system and they built everything, but the robots found a more efficient way of handling things. And so they replaced the timekeepers. And also, what if Loki is in charge of everything and it's Loki who built all this stuff? So I have no backing for any of those. I just think it's funny.
I feel like we could go anywhere with this show right now.
We could.
I feel like they have set us up for an amazing ending, and I'm looking forward to whatever their solution is. So coming up with random ideas is great for me. I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, it's just I keep going back to the first statement Loki made, right? It's a grand illusion to deceive or something.
for the weak to control the strong, or to put fear in the strong, or something.
A grand
control through
illusion
fear.
to control through fear,
Right.
inspired by the weak to control. Yeah, something like that. So I just keep thinking of that phrase, and I'm thinking, all of this is exactly what Loki is talking. He's not wrong. So I wonder if Loki actually is behind this somehow.
Yeah.
I guess I just want to know how deep Renslayer is on the truth, like how much
she knows.
Yeah, because I feel like she knows enough to know. I think she knows enough to know that it's an illusion, that the people there, maybe she knows the whole variant thing, but she maybe doesn't know everything, but she knows enough to be deceiving people.
Maybe. I mean, yeah, she knows enough to be deceiving people, because, excuse me, what she is to see 20.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm just wondering at this point how much of it is altruistic and how much of it is selfish. Like what? Because she doesn't seem to gain anything.
Yeah.
I mean, there's power, but not power she can really use. She's stuck in her office all the time. So she's got to be doing it for something. And I do believe she genuinely cared about Mobius. And she genuinely was friends with him. And she meant it when she said, we do this for us. So I'm just wondering, what is it that she was told? And is it true? To a degree, you know? But yeah.
Well, yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for being here. And thank you guys for watching the discussion. If you guys liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Very excited to see what comes next in the next episode. But remember, if you also just want to support us, check out Patreon in the description. Or if you want to see one of the other shows that we watch an episode early. So, we'll catch you guys next time on the Reaction Packs. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, bye.
And thank you very much to our patrons. Diego, Alicia, Julio, Alex, Aldo De La Rosa, Damien, Dercholfin, Taylor Mitchell, Kay, and John.